Hello everyone, this is Tiffany with Raising House and Home. Welcome to the beginning of March and my first grocery haul of March 2023, and I am sharing with you my monthly version of my grocery haul, so I hope you will join me, and you will also get a meal plan at the end of this video. So grab some coffee, grab some tea, and come spend your Sunday morning with me. Hi everyone, so this grocery haul, if you have missed my February version of my grocery haul, I've decided to start breaking up my grocery hauls into like a month budget, and then I have my weekly items. So this is the beginning of March, it's the beginning of a new month, so I have done my monthly shopping for the items that I know for sure that I'm going to need this month. And I like to just get those out of the way because truthfully, these type of items take up a huge part of your budget. And these are the hardest, I think, to budget around. So food prices, they go up and down. You can choose beef if it's cheaper than chicken that week, or vice versa. So I feel like when you are planning your meals and you're actually doing your food shopping, those items you can kind of work on to stay in your budget. But sometimes there are items that you buy every month that you need, and you really can't go any cheaper with them unless you had like $1 off coupon, which are now few and far between. So those items I just want to get out of the way for the month, and then I can work with my food budget as the weeks go on. So let's get started. I have 2 packages of the toilet paper. We go through about 2 packages a month. I do have a few rolls left over from February because it was a shorter month. So I love that. So you got a few extra days there with your stuff. So I am going to put those in my prepper pantry because I have already budgeted for this month for this amount. So if you get those few extra days that you didn't have to provide those items, hey, if you've got 3 extra rolls of toilet paper that you're not going to need right now, put those away. It doesn't hurt your budget. You've already allotted for that. So that's what I have done. And then I also got the meow mix and the cat litter. So the cat litter I definitely needed, even though we had those few extra days, because I do like to keep clean cat boxes. That's one of my pet peeves, literally pet, sorry, dad joke there. So I definitely picked up a bag of that. Now the meow mix, we didn't actually need this right now, like this week, but we will need it probably next week. But again, I wanted to get the absolutes that are in my budget out of the way. So I just picked it up. Who knows what the prices are going to do? I have seen some prices go down. The most price decrease I've seen was on the eggs, but I have mostly seen prices go up. So I don't think I'm going to be hurting myself budget-wise by buying this a little bit early, by a week or two. So it just helps me get it now. So I did get this other 30-pound bag. The cats are loving this cat food. I haven't noticed a change in their dander yet. But you know, this is March. We're kind of coming on the end of winter. So it could just be that they have dry skin. So we will have to wait and see kind of in the summertime how that works. And I will let you guys know if you guys are interested in my cats. Some people are. So I grabbed that, and then over on this side I got some more instant breakfast. So on the video before, I was explaining that I am halving the pouches, so I'm getting 44 days out of each box. So because again February was short, I have extra packs, and I'm going to put them away in my prepper pantry and use this for this month. I'm taking advantage of February's few days and just kind of putting stuff away. That way it doesn't hit my budget. And then I did have to get a box of dishwasher detergent, and this is something I have to buy every month, and I am probably got like 1 or 2 more days left in my other box. So I had to pick that up. And then finally, I ran out of the ranch, so I had to pick up a bottle. I didn't have to pick it up in February because we had some, but now I had to pick some up. And every month I get my collagen, and even though I am only taking 1 scoop, you can take up to 2. I'm only taking 1 scoop a day, and it is lasting me about a month. So in case you were thinking about purchasing this and budgeting it out, if you want to take 2 scoops a day, you would probably have to get 2 bottles. I'm not willing to spend that much. So I'm just doing 1 scoop a day. And then I did have to get a bottle of ketchup, which I will always have to get. And this month is a little bit longer. I know it's only a few days, but sometimes it feels like March just drags on forever. So we'll see. I may have to up my tomato ketchup game. It may have to be 2 bottles a month, but we'll see how we get through it this month. And then of course the big 5-pound bag of cheese. And, you know, we have just a little bit left over from the other bag. And then I had to get another 60-pack of eggs. And we did go through our last case in February. So I'm sure we'll go through these again in March. So I'm going to slide over here, hopefully not making you too motion sick. I did have to get our laundry soap. It looks like I popped the cap off. And I have, this time I had a miscellaneous item, which is my Lysol toilet bowl cleaner. I finally ran out last month in February, so I did have to buy a bottle. And then of course the coffee. This lasts us for the month. And I did get some of the Head and Shoulders 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, and 2 of my yogurts. So that worked out well. I didn't run out, and it didn't go bad like the whole month of February. So I think I'm going to keep buying 2. I may have to add 3 for next month. We'll see how this month goes. Again, that's something that you have to kind of work on. Don't be too stringent, because this is just a learning process. So kind of see what your family truly eats. And when you write it down, it helps you stay on budget, because I think a lot of times we run into problems when we are not being honest with ourselves, like what our budget really is. And then that's when those little nickel and dime things start to come in and you're like, what is happening? So I'm trying to hold like an honest account of what we actually use and what we actually spend. So it's going to just kind of wax and wane, and I will be very fluid with that. So now I'm going to show you the breakdown of prices, and at the end you will get the monthly menu for March. So if you haven't seen my February video, this is where I created a spreadsheet just for my monthly items, so that I can see how much I'm spending, how much it is each month, and check off the things that I need and that I don't need. So you're going to see in January there are no prices, because the prices that you see here were the January prices, so I didn't need to write them. That was redundant. So these are the prices that were in February. And then for this month, these are the items that I purchased. The cat food was $24.98, cat litter $5.28, toilet paper $23.24 for both, $8.97 for the shampoo, and it would have been $10.99 if they had the bigger bottle, but they didn't. So $8.97 for that bottle. Laundry soap was $13.98. Dishwashing soap was $4.72. The collagen is $22.49. It went up a penny. Coffee was $10.92, same price. $10.18 for the instant breakfast. $18.12 for the eggs. No tortillas again this time, so I'm adding them to my weekly haul for this month. The yogurt was $11.16 for 2 of them. Cheese was again $17.68. Ketchup $2.98. And then I did have to get the ranch dressing, so that added to this month's budget that wasn't there last month. And I did not need to get honey, so we crossed that out. And then my miscellaneous item was my Lysol toilet bowl cleaner for $2.67, which was a total of $179.91. So $9, well, $8, I guess, and some change, higher than last month. But I did get a few different things that I didn't have last time. So I'm pretty happy with that. And then I have April, and I will be printing out another chart like this for the next 4 months after April. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. I've gotten a few comments that they really like this breakdown and they have been inspired to make their own. So yay, I'm glad that I'm helping you guys in this time right now where we have to budget everything. So now I'm going to move on to my March meal plan, which has also gotten some great comments, and I'm glad to help you guys if I can. So here we go. So for March, again, I feel like I need to say a few disclaimers. One is we are still working out of our freezer and our kind of stores and stocks because we have some stuff that we need to move so it doesn't go bad, and I don't want to waste money that way. So we are still having like canned fruits. We have frozen fruits and vegetables, and also frozen meat and some canned meats that we are using for these meal plans. So just keep that in mind. And also, not everything on this list will say what I'm going to have for a side dish, like what vegetable we're going to have or what fruit we're going to have, because for me and for our family, sometimes meals you don't feel like certain items. So I may plan peas one night and we're just like, I think we'd rather have green beans tonight. So I'm going to keep those options open just so that it doesn't feel stale. I think sometimes meal planning can feel stale, and food is related to like your psyche sometimes. Like if I'm not feeling like that type of meal right now. I'm feeling like a more hearty meal. It may be colder out. We may want a stew, things like that. So I want to kind of keep that creativity in there so that we don't feel like stifled by this menu plan, and then you don't stick to it and you find yourself ordering out or spending more money or not having the meats thawed out and ready for what you wanted to use it for. So with all of that said, we have Thursday. It looks like I forgot Wednesday. Sorry, guys. I'll have to add something there. So we have Thursday. The 2nd is an omelet. I do put like spinach and onions and meat and everything in there. And it's a good, not as many carbs. So it's a good healthy lunch. Our kids really like brunch foods, so that makes it easy. And then we're going to have tuna noodle casserole that night, probably with a salad or green beans. We'll see. And then we're going to have leftover tuna noodle casserole and probably some sandwiches, maybe some fruit, maybe some sliced carrot sticks, whatever they're ready for that day. And then we're going to have pizza on Friday night, which is homemade pizza. And then Saturday will be leftover pizza. And then, of course, we'll add any like vegetable sticks or fruit that we have. And then beef roast with potatoes and carrots and probably some onions too. And then PB&J or egg salad. Some of my kids like PB&J, some of them like egg salad, so they get a choice, or they can have one of each. And then I get beef and rice stir fry. The beef will be from the leftover roast. And then we have leftovers and salad. So like any stir fry or beef that we have, I might make some sandwiches out of. We'll use it up. And then we have spaghetti. And then on the 7th, we're going to have beef and barley soup for lunch, which will come from the beef stock that I'm going to make when I do the beef roast in the crock pot, and any little beef bits and stuff and any little leftovers from that. I will add some barley and tomato sauce, and we will have beef and barley soup. And then we're going to have chicken tacos with beans and rice that night, ham and cheese pockets on the 8th, and a beef pot pie if we have leftovers. If not, then I'll just make a chicken pot pie. No big deal, super easy to change it up. And then we're going to have mac and cheese on the 9th and balsamic chicken and potatoes with veggies. That will be a sheet pan dinner. And then steak and cheese sandwiches. Again, if we have any left over with the beef. If not, then they will be grilled cheese sandwiches with tomato soup. And then pizza, homemade, leftover pizza for lunch on the 11th. And Brinner, that is breakfast for dinner. My kids love that. And then we have the Brinner leftovers for lunch on Sunday. And then we're going to have beef, potatoes, and cheese bake. This will be a different beef. This will be ground beef. It's almost like a cheeseburger type casserole. And then peanut butter and jelly or egg salad for that lunch on Monday. Chicken pasta and ranch chicken wrap on the 14th. And then we have the meatloaf with baked potato for dinner. And I'm going to make some pizza pockets for lunch on the 15th. And then we'll have some baked chicken teriyaki with rice and veggies. On the 16th, I'm going to make the omelet muffin cups with some ham that I haven't made for a while, but the kids really like. And we're also going to have meatball subs that night, which will probably be left over from the meatloaf. I usually save a little bit from that and slice it up really thin, put some cheese and like pizza sauce with it, and it tastes like a meatball sub. And then we're going to have chicken salad sandwiches. Again, that's going to have fruits and veggies in it. It's got celery, onions, and apple in there, or grapes if we have some. Pizza, homemade leftover pizza. Then I am going to do what I do every March. I make our last turkey. And so I am going to do a roasted turkey with all the fixins on that Saturday, which of course leaves the next week, which will be lots of turkey leftovers. So we have omelets and toast for lunch on that Sunday, the 19th. Hot turkey sandwiches for dinner on Sunday, which will be leftovers and nice and easy for mom. Then we're going to have taco salad for lunch and a Mississippi pot roast with mashed potatoes on Monday to break up the turkeyness. Then we will have peanut butter and jelly or egg salad sandwiches on the 21st. Then we're going to have some turkey enchiladas with cranberry salsa instead of our normal tacos that night. That is one of my favorite leftovers when we have turkey. And then I'm going to make a turkey noodle soup for lunch the next day. We're going to have beef teriyaki with rice and veg on that Wednesday, the 22nd. Then we're going to have tuna salad for lunch and barbecue chicken and all the sides, like a barbecue dinner. And then some turkey rice soup this time. I'm going to add some rice to that. And then pizza and pizza leftovers and another Brinner and Brinner leftovers. And we will make some chicken croquettes or croquettes, however you say them. And that will have some veggie sides and all that. And then cold turkey sandwiches. Now, you're going to say, wait, you made the turkey on Saturday and you're going to eat it 2 weeks later? No. So what I do is I will freeze some of the turkey and some of the broth so that I can continue to use it throughout the month. So obviously, if you left it in the fridge that long, you wouldn't be able to use it. They don't last that long. So you have to freeze some of your stuff. But at least with this meal plan, I know what to freeze. I know what to plan for. So that way it's not sitting in my fridge and then just finding out, oh, it's gone past the date. I can't use it now. So get back to this. We will have the cold turkey sandwiches and then lasagna with the spinach and then tortilla pizzas for lunch on the 28th. Cheeseburgers on that night. Tuna melt and soup on the 29th for lunch. And I just wrote chicken because I'm not sure yet what I want to do with it. We will see where we're at that day. It may be just some grilled chicken and some salad and some sides. Who knows? So it will be a chicken night. And then we have French toast on this day, Thursday, and tacos, which is not the same that we usually have on Tuesday. But it's okay to have it on Thursday. It starts with T too, right? And then on the 31st, we will eat up the last of our turkey. We will have some turkey wraps for lunch with veggies and fruit. And then we will make our homemade pizza. So that is it for March. And this is all able to change. If you need to change it, you can. You don't even have to go in order. If you want to pick one, and then just cross it off when you eat it, and then just kind of keep looking at the board and pick another one, you can do it that way too. Whatever works for you. Take it week by week if you want, and that will help so much with your budget. I know that it's helping ours. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you can just take a peek down below and see if you are subscribed. YouTube has been unsubscribing people, so if you can just take a peek and make sure you're still subscribed, hit the bell so you'll be notified when I put up my new videos. I put up every Sunday and every Thursday, and I hope to see you guys then. Bye everyone.